This roster is going to see his share of action, spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Here's George. Cannot hit. The West All-Stars
I don't care.
will go
I
the other
gotta
way
beat
with
that shit up. Go back, DD, right.
1:37 left here in the first quarter. Big Daddy.
Sorry, bro, shut up.
No good deal with the step back J.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play.
And this has become one of the must-see
like
events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
He dumb. He don't know how to guard.
He
don't know how to guard.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond.
You want me to go get a player that'll make it fresh so we both got the All-Star speed.
Especially in the first half.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
No,
Big Daddy covered by Wall. That's good. 8 points for Freak.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
It's Wall with the drive.
Here's Horford.
Foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot
I shot fast,
It's on Kevin Durant. These All-Stars shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. And Al Horford drops them both.
Lil Floss, come hop on my
Don't hop on his team, stay on the court.
And it would have counted had it.
We're gonna play this dude right here, just come on. No, before you come back. But you gonna hurry up and we can hurry and beat them. They trash. As long as you just keep passing me in the paint. Why is the hop on?
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
Jennings out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Okafor. Now Jerry Sullinger. And it's Batum, and at the small forward.
We're just the only one here. We're gonna get easy.
Start the second with. And that one is good from Big Daddy.
No, they not, because we playing each other.
Field goal of the second quarter for the West All-Stars.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight.
Don't worry about it. You just have don't be like
I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically. If that makes any sense, the officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one. He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led
Big Daddy's got
5 shots
to fall in 8 attempts. Butler on the wing.
Because he reaching on me, Nike.
Knocked loose.
What you mean?
Here's Big Daddy and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to
but
don't let them set up the defense.
So we can't
He
play
didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Yes.
Wade was checked in for the East.
Yes.
Davis is checked in. Here's Big Daddy. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range.
Bro, he told me,
with the steal.
he right. He's not doing nothing. I'm burning you.
Puts it in.
No, play the
Davis has
defense.
got 7 points in the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the West All-Star.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive
and you break. Really, you garbage, bro. It's not even funny.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break. He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
He's with the ball.
Oh, wow. Bring that a class.
Sullinger the screen.
What's up?
Back to Wade. Pass to Okafor.
Okay, we're gonna see it. We're gonna see who's sorry. Let me get my shooting guard and I'm gonna break you.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific.
The setup was good.
Come on, we gotta win again.
But you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Catching up on the changes for the East.
I got my man. Don't play on 50.
LeBron comes in for Jimmy Butler.
I got him.
Irving's checked in for Dwayne Wade.
God, they keep glitching him.
For Brandon Jennings.
I'm not sure he realizes there are 4 other guys.
When you get the ball, pass it to me. I got
it. One-man show.
Yeah, he's got a little black hole going on there. If he gets it, then he's not giving it up to anybody else. And that's really not what this game is about.
Hurry up.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really
Next time, tap triangle.
Buckets have come
We're gonna have to.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
And that's
just throw it.
Carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head.
I know how to play center.
The East making a switch. Horford's checked in. A shot
Pass
by
me while I'm in the
LeBron.
post.
No good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
I know how to play center. You coming back because
on the interior, really
I know how to play center.
well-rounded effort overall.
Irving, he's now 1 for 2.
Don't be shooting. Don't be shooting. What is wrong with you?
Really impressed with their offensive
execution. Rebound.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes.
Okay,
4
do it
straight
again.
field goals have been made off an assist.
Curry's shot is good.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And it's the East All-Stars with the
Can
ball.
you make a shot? No, so shut up.
They set the pick. Down low.
I'm leading the
It's
team in
stolen
points
by
right now
Davis.
because you get trash. I'm leading a point. I'm leading.
Durant dishes to Curry. Griffin, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throw. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Howard's checked in for the West. Russell comes in for Steph Curry. 1:03 left in the first half of the game.
I got a lot of points. That's a shame.
The feed to Irving. Griffin with the steal.
I know.
Here's Big Daddy.
You mad at the trash?
1 points in the game.
I'm leading the points, bro. That's sad.
Durant just inside the line.
Nope.
I know y'all not losing.
We winning. It's 20-16. That's all night. Pass it. You could have shot that.
41 seconds left in the first half. The 3.
Now I gotta game it.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Sure. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
We did.
There's the dish to Howard.
Hurry.
To the left wing. Here's Russell. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And a wide
Hop
open
off,
look for Irving. Off target from outside.
What's your name, man? No, you playing with me.
The first half so far fairly one-sided. West All-Stars
Damn, why
out in
down?
front.
Hey, Amari, y'all do have
And we return to the new players and now for the East.
Hop off.
They stole it.
On the floor for the West
No,
All-Stars.
don't
Big
hop off.
Daddy in a
Oh,
2.
you lucky I clicked X. I clicked the wrong button. I clicked
And
X.
it's Lillard in at the 1.
Just such a
Well, hop- hurry up
well-rounded
and hop on.
offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Well, what trick are we
On the
on?
way.
Well, what trick
Taking
are we
a hand
on?
on it. And they're running.
Hey, hold it.
And he lobs it up and finished
Hell.
off by Gasol.
That's exactly why you watch the All-Star game, to see plays just like that.
Why shouldn't have called?
It's rebounded by Aldridge.
So we might as well play them until we get off the one street.
Performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong.
You better hurry up and get back here.
Batum with the steal.
Put the game in.
The pass to Sullinger. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one.
I thought he was
a lot of contact there.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give her a chance for the and one.
No, we're going to keep playing part.
And he sinks the second. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
No crossovers there. I think I got it.
Hayward on the wing.
Oh my God.
Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, just by his body language,
it's not
Kevin,
a crossover,
you can tell he
but
thought that triple was going to fall.
You did it.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Okafor. And West also making a switch. Russell, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And DeRozan, here we go. And he gets it to go. Sullinger's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
There's Aldridge. That one's good from the corner.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
There's the screen. Sullinger, the screen. Knocks it loose. Fast break, here they come. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And boy, are they taking advantage.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Brandon Jennings. Howard's checked in for the West.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Sullinger, the screen. Fades back.
Good. Truthfully, I thought he was my man.
5 points now in the quarter.
Do it.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
Right side, Russell.
We know that.
Fires for 3, and that one's good.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Pass to Big Daddy. There's the lob.
Unless your game might
and
be extra loud.
Finishing it off.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous.
No, because your game blow like air.
We don't shut up talking.
The East All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on the free throw. So both teams changing it up here. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. To the inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. No good. We've been having a great time here. We hope you have been too. The All-Star Game coverage continues. Thanks again for tuning in here to 2K Sports.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
We've got DeRozan. LeBron James is out there with Okafor. Then it's Wall, and it's Wade in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
Come on. No, he's going in this.
Knocked away. The drive by James. Here's DeRozan, and good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Big Daddy. Wade is covering. Big Daddy. On the wing, Davis. Durant, the pass to Big Daddy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That is good. And that's now 9 points for Kevin Durant.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, they cheating so hard. Y'all gotta hurry up and hop
on. The ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good.
Not yet.
Here's Davis, and that one's drained from the low block.
Love the work there. They got the most out of that possession.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball.
Y'all better hurry up.
Okafor with the screen on Gasol. DeRozan dishes to Okafor. Here's James.
It's close.
That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
2K just cheated so hard. We're going to 9-game trick, I think. We're going to line one trick. My body did not go up at all. Like, it went up, but it's not going up no more.
3-pointers are killing them at this point. And they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will
and
taking control on the glass.
This dude, he kept doing the floaters, and then it kept going way up in the air.
James against Durant.
And
James kicks to DeRozan.
I got 18K. Should I Uber something to my dude?
Great D that time from Davis.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Gasol, a screen on Wade. The Big Daddy passes to Gasol. He used that pick to get in close.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Wade outside. Here's the screen. Wall dishes to DeRozan. Pick by Okafor. Wade outside. Will it go? It's rebounded by Durant. Durant's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And the shot goes in from Big Daddy. Big Daddy's got...
Damn, that was some hard ass shit. That nigga just said, you're doing horrible. Like, damn, okay, well.
Two points in the game.
And I would say that's the definition of an ankle breaker, fellas. That move was devastating.
Put him right on the ground on his backside, and then he got all the way to the rim. Beautiful.
And it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
DeRozan, a good look. The basket good off the assist from Wade. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter. Here's Big Daddy. Wade is covering. And the shot is good. 38 points for Freak.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in
bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops.
And stolen by Aldridge. Here's Big Daddy. East grabs the miss. Outside Lowry.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's Big Daddy. Aldridge a screen.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Come on, Zara. We're going to win this time.
They lost.
Here's Big Daddy. DeRozan defending. Shots good from Big Daddy.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
The game ended now.
Lillard against Lowry. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
He's about to get on the blue one.
It's funny how we both losing to the same two niggas and they finna get on the win streak.
Welcome back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in the All-Star Game action now in the books. So let's take a look back at some of the footage from our All-Star Game MVP. Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. That was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
Take a long time because we gotta make them count.
It's just watching this guy all season. I think most of us were expecting him to go off. He did not disappoint. It's a tremendous honor to be named MVP of the All-Star Game. Big-time career underway for this young man.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
What about J-Rock?
And that'll do it for this year's All-Star Game. Some
What about J-Rock?